Welcome, welcome. We'll give it just a little bit more time for a couple more people to jump in, and we'll go ahead and start the sale off. I do have a small stack of singles that we will start off with. We do have a giveaway tonight, and then a bunch of mostly continuations of some popular series. Give it 30 more seconds, and then I'll jump in. Not a whole lot. Happy birthday, Lawrence. It's always a good day when you can celebrate your birthday and attend the comic sale. Alrighty. So we are going to start off with the singles for the evening. Each one of these I only have one copy of, starting with issue number 10 of The Penguin. This is going to be $3.99. And like I said, we are having a giveaway tonight. I have 3 variant covers, ratio covers. This is as far as over as I can put that. Okay. All right. Well, we'll move on from the Penguin. And how about Monstrous issue number 1? This is $1.99. This is the Image First. Oh, drop everything like usual. Lawrence is getting Monstrous. Cool. All right, and then next up and last, second to last for the singles, we have Green Lantern issue 11 with Lobo on the cover. This is going to be $5.99 because it is a card stock variant. Gotta show some love to the main man there. Little Lobo. All right, well, we will move on from that one as well. Now, I think we had this one maybe a week or two back, but we got it back with a different cover. So this is the Transformers trade paperback, Volume 1. This is going to be $16.99, and it is issues 1 through 6 of the newest Transformers. This is the only one I have. Jesse, you did not really miss anything. I'm still going through like the singles. Haven't even got to the big table yet of comics. It's a great series. Oh, awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. I believe we got this a couple weeks ago, but with a different cover. All right. Well, we'll move on All right, how about we start off with Star Wars: The High Republic Adventures, issue number 6 from Dark Horse Comics. It's going to be $3.99, and I have 3 copies of this one cover. Couldn't think of the word. There is a trade for Void Rivals, but we didn't have any that were left over for the sale. Everyone pre-ordered them. The ones we got, at least. Words are extremely hard, Megan. Thank you. All right, we'll go final call for Star Wars: The High Republic Adventures, issue number 6. How about we stick with that for a second, too? And how about we go Star Wars: The High Republic Adventures, issue number 2? I am not sure if Brad ordered these as extra or what, if they're part of the same one. But I have issue 2, and this one's $4.99. How about we go final call for High Republic Adventures, issue number 2? And how about we go to a key for this week? With 3 different covers. I have Black Panther Blood Hunt, issue number 1. Now I only have extras of issue cover A. Cover B and C are the only ones I have. Fun little thing I just noticed with cover B is he's reading Ultimate Black Panther issue 1. And the reason this is a key is that it is an event tie-in. As is everything that says Blood Hunt with it. Ooh, cover B. Now I don't think I've seen your name pop up before. Uh, Trunks 1218. What is a good name I can put it under? And do you pick up or do we have to ship it out to you? Oh, Donnie. Oh, okay. Simple. And Lawrence, what's A? Which I was about to just grab you the A on there, Lawrence, even though I have plenty. Already. Anyone else for Black Panther Blood Hunt issue 1? This is a 3-part miniseries, it says, too. 1 of 3. But you know, if you get this one, you're going to have to get all the other tie ins, too, so you understand the full story. Because that is how these crossover events work. Alrighty. How about we move on from the Black Panther tie-in? There is too many. I have like the mainline, but at the same time, I don't want to. I don't want to get more because there's so many. All right. Next up, I only got two copies for each one, each variant, but I have DC Pride 2024. 60. That is crazy. This is an anthology of stories. This is going to be for both, for each one, it's $9.99. And like I said, I only have two of each cover. Nice. Oh, I understand, Megan. I get that. There was also like a really cool foil for this book as well, but that was only been pre-ordered. Only had enough for that, but very beautiful looking cover for sure. I think both of them are good choices. They're both fun. And Lawrence, were you talking about cover A for the last one? They said look badass. Was that for the Black Panther? I'm assuming. Because if so, I also agree with that totally. Yeah, the Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy cover is the one that was only pre-ordered. Only had enough for that one. All right, how about we go final call for DC Pride 2024? Always like these ones because they always switch up the art style too between each story. He is a rapper. Oh my god. Megan, what would I do without you telling me these things? Look at that. Would have never known. I feel like, Megan, you have done that for me like 3 to 4 times before. And there's 10 reprints? Not that I'm seeing. I got an Avengers Twilight that'll be coming up soon, but I don't see any reprints. Commission. Okay. Avengers Annual. Yeah, I didn't see any Avengers Annual on the table tonight. Okay. How about another book? That's got some cool looking covers too. This is X-Men The Wedding Special. There we go. I only have copies of cover A, so B, C, and D are the only ones I have. Oh, let me check really quick. So it looks like they're all gonna be $9.99, Jesse. All right, Jesse. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. IGH location. Awesome. A lot of stuff there. I'm down in the Rochester location, but I work up at IGH once a week each Monday. All right. I guess since no one claimed anything yet, I'm going to go final call for X-Men The Wedding Special, issue number 1. All right. Let me collect all these and move on. Next up, but probably one of the cooler covers of the night, we got Batman or Detective Comics 1085. Now, cover C is the only cover C. Sorry. This cover C, I only have one copy of. I have two for A and two for B, but C only one. Now, cover C is the cover I was talking about because I think that just looks really cool. Very detailed. I like that. And there goes the one. For those that have been watching the claim sale for a long time now and know Mitchell, where has he been? He has not been on the sale for at least a month. I'll have to reach out to him, see what's up, see if he's avoiding me. Well, where's Pat? He should be here by now, right? Oh, yep. Good question. I wonder. I just wonder where Pat is too. All right. How about we go final call for Detective Comics 1085. All right. Next up. Oh, the flu. Oh, that's nasty. All right. Next up, I have Power Girl, issue number 9, with one of each. So I only have one copy of A, B, and C. Yeah, no Tomas. Yeah, Tomas hasn't been a part of the sale since like forever. It's been a long, long time. I think the last time Tomas was on the sale was like right when I took over the sales. Maybe he just didn't like me being the person instead of Brad. And Brad never works Tuesday nights anymore, so he is never doing these. Unless I'm sick. Then maybe he might, but oh, you're misspelling the name. I got so confused. Kyra, I think they are they don't really join on the sale too much. They do occasionally, but that's about it. Yeah, that is true. We only get photos if I'm sick. That is also true. All right. How about we go final call for Power Girl issue number 9? I really do like cover C. That is a really simple but yet very effective looking cover. Next up, I have the Flash issue number 9 with 3 different variants. Check out cover C. That is the only one I have. I have 2 of A, 1 of B, 1 of C. That's probably one of the cooler Flash covers they've had in a while, too. All right, I guess no one is biting at the Flash. So we'll move on. Also, for those watching, and if they're part of the Minnesota Comic Exchange Facebook group, they're having a swap here for a comic show. Sorry, on June 8th. That is going to be at the Valley Creek Mall, and I will be there selling some goodies. I think it's like 9 to 3. All right, next up we have Rise of the Powers of X, issue number 5. Check out that B cover. Whoosh. B and C. I only have 1 copy of. For cover A, I have 3. Also, with that show too, it is in Woodbury, Minnesota. So hopefully, I'll see some people I recognize there. I'm gonna show you guys this up close. See, it says Sway Art on cover B. I couldn't tell you exactly who. And Jesse, no, I actually don't even know any guests so far. Even if I did know him, I don't know if I'm the one that can give hints. I think Brad's that person. The only thing I know is it's in April. I know you guys wouldn't tell. But like I said, I don't even know. Not a clue. Thank you for that. All right. How about we go? Final call for Rise of the Powers of X, issue number 5. I feel like wrestling's there all the time, though. Like MAW. I'd be shocked if we didn't have a MAW there, not AEW. Jesus. All right, next up, we got World Tree, issue number 10. Cover B, I only have one copy of. I have 3 of cover A. It'll be $3.99. All right, well, I see no traction here, so we'll move on from World Tree. And I feel like it's been a tiny bit since we've done a key. So how about we go ahead and go with Edge of Spider-Verse, issue number 4. Now, this is your first appearance of Jessica Drew, the Spider-Woman from across the Spider-Verse reality. So she is from that same continuity from that movie. And that just reminds me of how much I can't wait for the next one. About to grab the one right there, even though I had 3 copies. Yeah, I know. Hold on, I need to look at that one a little bit. I see. I see the variant. It's like the yes, Lauren, she did. Yep. I see the variant you're talking about with Meows Morales, I think his name was. Is that version? There's a really cool 1 in 25 variant with it that has like the orange and red and like blue hexagonal portals that they go through to get from to each dimension. It has each character from this book like falling through it. Looks really cool. I like that a lot. I wish we had 25 copies so I could show you guys. All right. Anyone else for Edge of Spider-Verse issue number 4? See, and I'm a sucker for those like animal versions of characters. So like, oh yeah, it does. Huh? I didn't know that. Like Jeff the Land Shark, I love him. When he had his book, I had to get it. Oh, well, I guess someone mixed this in with the main books and not the singles. So I guess I have one copy of Riot, the Book of the Dark, spelled with a Q. I don't know. This is the only one I have. It's from Valiant, issue one for $4.99. Dark A. We get a ratio variant of it. I actually don't recall. I don't recall if we have a ratio of it. I know we for sure had at least two. I think we only had two different covers. I don't know if we had a third, but I think we had A and B. All right, well, we'll move on from that. Like I said, don't know how I got mixed in there. It was on top of a different book. That book being Count Crawley, issue number 4 from Dark Horse Comics. This is going to be $4.99. Huh. I don't know if you guys know a lot about this, but David Malchian apparently has his name credit on here. That's kind of cool. I think he was just recently in Late Night with the Devil. He was like the main actor from that. And he played Polka Dot Man in the Suicide Squad. Yeah, we only had two on the show, so we did not get any of the ratios. All right, well, we will move on from Count Crawley. All right, next up we have the Universal Monsters Creature from the Black Lagoon Lives, issue number 2 from Image. Words won't speak. The B is pretty menacing, I'm not going to lie. Say for Scotty and June. Sounds just like your bat. I haven't even looked through this yet. Oh man, yeah, art itself is pretty creepy. Hmm, very cool. All right, how about we go? Final call for Creature from the Black Lagoon Lives, issue number 2. Alrighty. Next up, we got King Spawn, issue number 34. I have 2 copies of each variant here. I heard the Dracula one was good. I might have the first issue, I don't recall. You know, if Mitchell was here, he would definitely get one of the King Spawns. Alright, well, we will go final call for King Spawn, issue number 34. Right, next up, we have Star Wars Jango Fett, issue number 3. Cover A is the only one I have multiples of. I have 3. B and C, I only have the 1 copy for each. I don't know if anyone else is actually following the story with Jango Fett in this book. So if you are, let me know how it is, because I think I have the first 2 issues, and I don't know if I'm going to get the third. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I should. We'll see. So we will go final call for Star Wars Jango Fett, issue number 3. I know, but I don't know if my wallet makes. I don't know if my wallet wants me to. $3.99, yeah, sure, but at the same time, I buy. I need a lot more stuff. I need more space. All right, next up, with only 1 cover, we have Avengers Twilight Book 6. It's gonna be $4.99. Beep. There we go. I know a lot of people are following this one. The art's cool looking. You listen sometimes, Pat. You only listen sometimes. Your wallet's like, do it. This is the final one, huh? Ready. Well, we will go final call for Avengers Twilight, book number 6, the final issue. Unless if you look at it, I don't know if you guys remember the game Clay Fighters, but he looks like a clay fighter. All right, next up, with only 3 copies of the same cover, I got Wolverine issue number 50. This is the finale of the Sabretooth War story. It's going to be $7.99. Does that adamantium armor? I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm not caught up. Looks really cool. That is like pure action figure design right there. Interesting. Definitely, yep. I would buy a Marvel Legends figure if they made one of those. All right, how about we go final call for Wolverine, issue number 50. Like I said, this is $7.99, but remember, all new books are going to be 25% off. So it's whatever 25% off $7.99 is. Next up, I have 2 of each. But it's Batman Dark Age, issue number 3. Your main cover there is going to be $5.99, $6.99 for your cardstock variant cover B. It's another one I have not started reading yet. Oh, there's an ad for multiverses on the back. That just started back up today. That's right. All right, how about we go final call for Batman Dark Age, book number 3. Next up, there's only 2 covers. I got Harley Quinn, issue number 40. $4.99 for your A and $5.99 for B. I have 2 of A, 3 of B. B is a really nice looking cover. I agree. I agree. Lawrence had to specify it's for his wife. Hey, I'm not judging you if you get a Harley Quinn comic. I've seen some people claim some questionable stuff I've even bought some questionable stuff. Oh, for sure. I will judge you, especially if you choose A over B. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. I still have two B's, but I also have two A's. Yes, sticky notes are included if I have to censor something. Lawrence, I'll throw one in your bag. I got you. I'll make sure. I'll keep it separate from the book. We are doing a giveaway. The Lord of the Rings coffee is amazing. Good to know. It's like the Hobbit, Hobbit brew. All right, Jesse. Hazelnut blend. Nice. Alrighty. How about we go final call for Harley Quinn issue number 40 then? Moving on. Next up, with cover B, another gorgeous cover. We got Green Arrow issue number 12. Check this one out. You're looking at $3.99 cover A, $4.99 cover B. Now, with that being said, I only have two copies of each. Matthew, no, I didn't have any on my table, so I assume we didn't have any left. Brandon, I can go check for you real quick, see if you have it. It took a while. Brandon, yes, you do have it. Like I thought I remembered putting one in your folder when I was doing DC, but I wanted to make sure. But yes, Brandon, you do have it. With that being said, How about we go final call for Green Arrow issue 12? And Brandon, you're not the only one. I also had this whole series coming out for me, and then they stopped and started being a little sporadic. And so, like, I think I have issue 9, but then I got 11, didn't get 10 or something like that. All right, next up, Batman: The Brave and the Bold, issue number 13, cover B. I only have one copy of. I have 2 of A. Lawrence got B. Lawrence, that's the one I pre-ordered too. I thought it looked really cool. I don't know if it has any relevance to the story, but like it looked like Batman turning into a dinosaur for cover B. Or like it might have relevance to the story. I haven't started reading this one just yet, but I see Booster Gold. Oh, it's the Jurassic League. That's what it is. It is a very detailed version of the Batman version of or from the Jurassic League. I was going to skip to here, but this guy. So it's like the Justice League, but they're all dinosaurs. That's what that cover B was. Problem solved. All right, we'll go final call for Batman: The Brave and the Bold, issue number 13. So it does have story relevance too. All right, next up, and I also has one of the cooler books design wise out here, and it also has a lot of covers. So next up, we have Helverine, issue number 1. Pat, if you're still listening, there's a Scotty. If you didn't already have it pulled, I have to make room because I have 3 more. And there's a foil. So A, B, C, D, E, F. I have plenty of A. I have 3 of B. C, I have 2. D, I have 2. And I have 2 for the foil. All right. So I'll get 1 for Lawrence for C. Donnie's looking for the foil. That's the one I had to pull. And Joe wanted to cover it. Jesse wants two. Jesse gets the foil, which was the last one, and a Scotty. This is your first team appearance of the Hellfire Warriors. And also within this book, Dakin, the son of Wolverine, becomes Helverine. This is also the key of the week from Key Collector Comics. Nope, I almost just like completely dropped the whole camera. That would not have been good. Like I said, this one is the only one I have. Two. Baseline, that was the only one. First copy. I'm very excited to actually give this a read. Just the idea of having Wolverine and Ghost Rider in like Wolverine become the Spirit of Vengeance. Very cool concept. You might as well get it chipped in a long box or something, man. All right, how about we go? I think Dakin becomes it later in the story. Maybe. Maybe it is right away, but I see Logan. I'm flipping there and I do see Logan. Maybe both of them are in here. All right. We'll move on. You know how we were just talking about like action figure designs? This is another one. This is definitely another. But I ain't gonna complain. All right. Now for the last book of the evening, I have Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 5. I only have copies of cover A, so B and C are the only ones I have. I like the classic look to C. C looks like it jumped straight out of like John Romita's era, at least for that Spider-Man like coloring. Looks really cool. And I think cover B is like, I want to say cover B looks exactly like a Spider-Man, like the Insomniac game, like a screenshot of it. Like that shape and everything is like the same. Hmm. Now with Ultimate Spider-Man issue 5, this is your introduction of the Ultimate Otto Octavius. Very good. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about this story. Nothing but good things. Pretty sure I don't. I'll be honest. I don't read a lot of my comics. Issue 1, I actually read right away though. Loved the take on it, so I'm excited to read the rest. Next comics and convo. That's a great question. I know we were kind of booked up for events in June. If I can, I'm gonna talk to Brad and see if we can maybe squeeze it in there. If not, it should be in July, I'd say. I think but I kind of expanded it to be like the last one we had was like a collectible show and tell, which I wasn't gonna say no if you brought comics, but no one showed up. It was just me and my stuff that I brought, sitting at a table for an hour waiting. But that's okay. I don't know. You're not the only person asking me about that, Brandon. So I know. No, we want it soon. Alrighty. Now we'll go final call for Ultimate Spider-Man, issue number 5. Cover B is cool. That's the one I got. I got this one in my pool. It's not really a swap, Jesse. It's more like you bring some of your favorite comics in, and you can talk about them, show them off, or show like comic related. Like I think someone brought some art prints once, and just kind of talk about them. It's kind of like just guys that enjoy the hobby getting around and talking for an hour to 2 hours about stuff that's going on, some of their favorites things they've bought. I've brought some stuff. I brought some of my comics to show off. Show, you can trade with people if you want. If you bring trade bait, you can. But nothing official as yet. So I still have to plan a day. If I can in June, it will be in June. If not, for sure in July. Now, we're going to move on from that and go to our giveaway. I got 3 different books. All right, who's ready? Who is ready? So, people with 1, I got Megan, Jesse, and Joe with 1. Donnie's got 2. Lawrence has got 3. There we go. Okay. Now, I think we're going to start off right away. This one, let's start off with a bang. This first name I play is going to be for a comic. Now, if it lands on Donnie or Lawrence, I'm going to take all of their entries off. So then everyone's got a fair chance. So Lawrence doesn't get all 3. Okay. So this one's for a comic. And this is for a secret variant to Thundercats issue number 1. And Donnie, yes, you had 3, but the entries are different. They're depending on the threshold. Now, Megan. Oh, there you go. Not quite your thing, but you still won. So congratulations, Megan. Woo! Now, this next one will not be for a comic. So if the sign's on you, I'm sorry. Which it is Donnie, so you lose 1. 2, 3, 6. 6 more. This next one, also not for a comic. which is one of Lawrence's. So we're down to a technical 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what I'll do now, this one will be for a comic. Let me pull it out since it is a Virgin variant. So I want to know what it's called. Okay, there we go. So this next one will be for a comic. This one will be for Berserker Fallen Empire issue number 1. And Lawrence again. So you lose one, you win one. So Lawrence, congratulations on that one. Whoop whoop. Okay. So, oh, I forgot to get rid of. There we go. So it's down to Johnny, Donnie, Jesus. Sorry, Donnie. Donnie, Jesse, and Joe. So what we'll do, this next one will not be for the comic. And then it'll be like a one-on-one type thing. Ooh, it looks like Joe is the unlucky single entrant. I'm going to take this comic out so we can see it quick. And this one's a cool cover. This one's a really cool cover. Okay. Now, whoever this lands on, I'm going to go whoever it lands on wins. So if it lands on Donnie, he's going to get the comic. Lands on Jesse, he's going to get the comic. And the last person gets air, like we have usually been saying, or at least that Megan's been saying. All right, who will it land on? Whoever it lands on gets this Peach Momoko Virgin cover of Blade issue number 1. And Donnie, you are the winner. So you got the very cool Blade variant from Peach Momoko for the issue number 1. Congratulations. Alrighty, folks. That is all I have for you today. Jesse, you won some good old air. Let's do the last one on the wheel. So I hope everyone has a great rest of their night. If you missed the stream, and you're watching back and you see some books you want, please go ahead and message us so we can get them aside. And I think that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully we all have a good night then.